Hi Pisces. I finally felt like doing a reading. It's been a while, so like your overall energy you'll see on the picture is Mount Shasta, US, in California. And its card represents serenity. But this also means serenity comes with sort of accepting our past and recalling one's losses or sadness. So there is a sacred spring that's shown here on the card, and if you were to imagine yourself being there, it is like your tears start to flow as you think about everything that, like I already said, you lost, or some of the sad emotions and you have, or regrets. And I feel this is also represented in your reading. I think recently you had a tower moment where things kind of fell apart. Perhaps, and you did come out actually, Pisces, as a king of wands, but you were not very sure when you came out. So perhaps there is this energy of not being completely confident, just not confident, but more not. You need to go through this process of loss or grief or sadness that with all the whatever happened here in the past. So that's why I kind of took you back into the deck, and you will, as you can see, there is several decks mixed in my big pile. So I feel that the tower moment could be both on a personal, interpersonal level, so a relationship, could be at work as well. There could be several things on several layers, on foundational levels, like a connection with someone, the main source of income or something that kind of just really all fell apart. And you already sort of in the place of kind of soaring above it, as you see on your main energy card, on your oracle card. And it does feel a bit lonely, I feel, because of this one feather. But however, this feather is usually given someone with courage, and is kind of bestowed by the greater spirit. So you're kind of being called to release all negative perspectives of all the crises that might have happened, and instead use them as your rites of passage to transition to a new stage in your life, which is, of course, there's a transitional part to all of it. And you've got my magical deck. It's actually from a children's book called The Guide to the Wizards of the World. This wolf kind of does represent me like a lone wolf, so maybe it feels a bit lonely, no? And which I see in this card, and I kind of see a bit in this card. This as well. So you kind of in this, it's straight under the tower. I'll come back to that first row. You're sitting in this need or desire to look at things differently from a different perspective. And this is in regards to what you found was what you've yourself found stable, or what was your ideas about stability or security or home. And also this relationship with somebody who I feel like was younger than you. That not at once doesn't necessarily mean it's a male. It could be just a female, and I don't need to go into this. I'm sure you have seen enough tarot readers explaining the fact that this could be also a male, but with the energy, a younger energy, young, soft, and emotionally connected energy within them. So it is like you're revisiting that. You're also grieving, maybe perhaps, about the situation that you had with this relationship. There was this, maybe perhaps it was quite a stable home, a stable relationship, or maybe a commitment here. It kind of was solid, but there's also some perspective, something that needs to be changed in your mind about this, or perhaps your perspectives on what is this now in your life needs to be perceived as. I feel like there's a raising of awareness, so perhaps whatever worked in the past might not work anymore because your ideas about it have shifted, I feel, internally. So going back to that tower, kind of immediately after that there is, sort of a desire, a spark, and like an internal need to go do create things. And again, straight after that, we see again another bird soaring. Look at that. And wolf here, also quite not very far from the medicine man, is also quite spiritual. Yeah, and the medicine man is essentially a magician, so someone who has the knowledge and has all the tools needed in order to make things happen. So shortly after, but I guess this just happened quite recently, so you're still in that energy is sort of still present, but you already got the spark and the desire to go do things and manifest new. Perhaps manifest, you might be considering going back to this. I don't know if you will, but it's straight under your manifestor card. Or there might be desire to build a new home, new stability with somebody else, but you will go through a process of revisiting this and whether this is how you would like to see things transpire. There is some energy of Seven of Swords, which essentially kind of like an energy of a bit of jealousy of how some relationships look to you from the side. Perhaps you want to be in one, and there's like could be something else. I just got this idea about how it's like I think it's something about swapping places here. Even though it could be quite desirable to be single, I still feel there is a need, because look at this. You kind of want to be in this sort of very expressive energy. You want to be on this side, but with somebody next to you. So in that full abundance mode. And we've got the Ace of Water, Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning, new emotional beginning. Whether this new emotional beginning will be happening, will you be manifesting this past person? We can actually, let me see, I'm curious. No, I think you are leaving this behind. So this should be a beginning with somebody else. So like I said, the perspective about this. So if you find yourself revisiting this past relationship, or this idea that you had about home, security, commitment, stability, something there was not actually the way you thought you were, or the way you hoped it would. So you are walking away from that, and the reason why the Hangman is here is for you to understand that there is something that you need to look at. There's something you need to look at that will enlighten you about why perhaps this was not what you needed. Maybe wanted but not needed. You know how they say. So an Ace of Cups is great, and I feel like this is already covered by you. You have the 10. You just need to complete the picture. I feel like one other side of you, whoever you are on this picture, is still missing, but you can replenish it. You can replenish that cup. And it's very likely that you just need to conjure some desire to do it. I had this little guy here as well. So a little chick came out. I have them also from children's game, or I don't know. This animal cards. I really love them. So I do feel, it's a new sprung chick, which means there's new beginning, new energy, and whatever happened in the past was not built on a solid foundation. And I want to see what else we can get from this general main energy of yours. Hold on. Some connection to Lemuria that you might have. Yeah, there is a need to soar, to have your imagination run high. Perhaps even visit some hills or mountains, or and follow the streams and rivers to get reconnected to the magic of the land. Climb a little mountain in your city to see a perspective. A change of perspective is needed. This is again goes back to this. There is a bigger picture, and sort of the need to find this serenity. Just take a day out for yourself, call it a quest, and just spend a whole day fueling yourself, focusing on yourself, and giving yourself time and day and night if you need to, on meditating on a sacred spot in nature. Connect to nature and land. They will help you see. You will receive an understanding. Just being there, not necessarily, it will just come, because everything comes there. You, I most of the time learn more things from nature. I mean, this is where I go for knowledge. Well, internally as well. But yes, it will help you like silence this continuous thought process, and you will know how to go about getting that ace. Eagle is a totem animal of liberation, brings you release from emotional enslavement. Your time is coming, your spiritual quest will unlock your personal power, and doing so in the destiny of your choosing. Within you is a great visionary. Your spirit can fly free. Now you have a chance to manifest your ideas with peace as your focus. Yes, I was just gonna say, I don't think perhaps there was whatever you achieved before was achieved with chaos, with stress, with emotional anxiety, or anything like that. Expect a messenger who will show you the way. That's nice. Yeah, do that. Take that deep, liberating breath out. Sit on earth as close as you can to it. And just get all that tension and worry out, and all the fear out, and connect to that serenity, to the spaciousness, and also the power of, a clean, fresh, young stream, as well as just the energetical conundrum of the mountain, if you have one next to you, is just unreal. Yeah, feel the power, feel the expansion. In as your wings take you out to where your soul calls you to be. This is to experience freedom. As you soar over snow-capped mountain, forest, and river, just imagine you're an eagle. I said it like it's... Well, it is. Shapeshift into an eagle and perceive things from a different perspective. That's why you're flying here. Well, good luck with the flying. Bye. Lots of love.